Gaffer, going into tomorrow's game, a chance to put a disappointment to the Partick game behind us?
Yeah, obviously we break for league duty at the moment. We know we're having a tough time. The last few weeks hasn't been good enough, we know that. But it gives an opportunity to go into a cup competition against Elgin, but we also have to give Elgin respect, you know. We treat every opponent with the same manner, the same respect, and Elgin will be no different tomorrow.
You know, it is a League Two team, but it's a team that will still, you know, cause problems and make it a tough game. How's the preparation been for it, and you know how the boys looking forward to it? Yeah,
the preparation's been the same as it always is, Gareth. You know, we always take one game at a time. I know you're saying there that Elgin will be a League Two team, but they've really got a free hit. You know, all the pressure's on ourselves. The pressure's obviously on us with the last few weeks, but the pressure's always on when you're playing a lower team opposition, and they become to try and cause an upset. But we want to progress, we want to get to the next round, and we're fully committed to doing that tomorrow. And
to have this break from the league and possible progression in the cup, you know, we do talk about the boys, you know, they're always a confident side, but to get that win, it would be a good boost going into league action again next week. Yeah,
listen, you always want to win, but the thing I keep saying, and the key thing I keep saying, is it's very difficult to win games of football in this division. It's very, very tough, and you need to be at it week in, week out. We started the season really positively. We had a fantastic result against Ayr United, and then obviously we went to Rangers, and I think it's took a little bit out of the boys, but listen, there's a good group here. We will turn it around, or they will turn it around. We had a few months last season where it was difficult for us, January being one, in September I'm sure. So listen, it's a silly part of the season. Obviously I feel for everybody's frustration, fans etc, I get that, but I'm fully aware of results haven't been good enough for them. Certainly for us as well as a staff and as players, we want to put that right, and like I say, we've got a little break before we have to go up to Dundee United, but the players are fighting every day to make it right, and like I say, once we get our key players back who are out, then we'll have a right go again.
Yeah, you talk about going through tough patches last season. It'll be good for you to know that you've got that group of players there that can turn things around.
Yeah, listen, I know what I've got in the building. Just unfortunately at the moment, last season we'd have took the chances that we've been creating. This season, for one reason or another, we're not. Like I said, on Saturday against Partick, we could easily have been 3-0 up in the game. We had two fantastic opportunities. One with Baird, cleared off the line, and Jai's got to score his header. He knows that. And again, keeper makes a good save. But if they go in at 3-0, the game's done. Unfortunately for us, they got back into the game with Stevie Lawless could finish. And then even at the start of the second half, Dara's got a header that hits the bar and goes over that, goes in, it's 2-1. So these are the fine margins in games that either define you're going to win or lose a game. And unfortunately for us, we've been on the end of a couple of the last few games that those opportunities have come our way, we haven't taken.
You mentioned after the Partick game about possibly giving some boys game time that haven't been getting a chance recently. Can we expect to see some changes going on?
Yeah, we need to be fair to the boys, you know, to come in and get game time. So there'll be one or two changes tomorrow, not a lot. Obviously we need to respect Elgin City as well. We need a strong team to put out there, so there will be a strong team, but there'll be one or two changes within that to go and give guys game time that haven't been getting enough.
And you spoke about injuries as well. How are we shaping up ahead of tomorrow?
Yeah, there's obviously one or two that will take time. They'll come out in the next week or so, but at the moment we need to keep it under wraps. But there's one or two key players who could be missing for a long period of time.
And just finally, in terms of recruitment, how are things shaping up on that side of things, especially with this month ahead, still being able to get loans in?
Yeah, we're always looking, Gareth, regardless of whether it's a loan window or somebody coming permanently. It's always in my mind. We're always get our finger in the pulse, and it's no different. I hear people's frustrations about certain positions needing filled. Hopefully, there'll be one or two, maybe in the next couple of days. If not, certainly one. But we're working hard to get that over the line, and then we'll see where it goes from there.